Hello friends, my name is Harsh. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about how we can debug Angular code with the help of Visual Studio Code. So I'm just opening my Visual Studio Code and this is my Angular project. So I'm just taking the Angular project in my VS Code and then I'm just clicking on the terminal, new terminal, and I'm just running ngsaw. I want to run my project in port number 5000, so I'm just writing the port number also. So ngsaw hyphen hyphen port is equal to 5000. So my project will run in this port which is 5000. To debug the Angular code inside Visual Studio Code, we need an extension. So I'm just clicking on the extensions and there is an extensions called Chrome Debugger. So debugger for Chrome. So we just need to install this debugger for Chrome, and once it is installed we can just close it. My project is building right now. Meanwhile, we just need to go into the run and there is an option called start debugging. You can just click on that. When you click on the start debugging, you will get three options. Either you can select Chrome, Node.js and PHP. As I have installed the Chrome debugger tools, so I will select the Chrome. Inside the Chrome, there is a URL you can see here by default, which is 8080. So because my Angular project is running on 5000, so I will just change this to 5000 and I'm just running this file. So this launch.json is saved now. Because my project is running on 5000, I have make the changes and my Angular project URL is localhost colon 5000, so I have just mentioned it here. And once this is done, we can just close the JSON file. You can see this again. If you want to see, you can open it from here, and this is my project. And the next is we can just click on the run and there is an option called start debugging, so we can just click on the start debugging. Once we click on the start debugging, you can see the browser automatically started and also the localhost colon 5000 is also coming. Right now I'm displaying the list of the users here, so you can see the list of the users. Also previously I have put it some breakpoint, so it is coming here. So let me go into the browser again and I'm just refreshing it. I haven't put it any breakpoint, so we can directly see the list of the users here. Now I'm just going in my code where I want to put the debugger. So just 1 second. So I'm just closing this and I want to put the debugger in the user component. So basically whatever you can see here, it is coming from the user component. So I've created a user component and then I'm displaying the list of the users with the help of the Angular service. So I just want to put the debugger here, for example line number 35. So I can just put a breakpoint here. You can see I have just click on here and the red point comes, and then I can go into the browser again and then I can just reload my page. So once I reload my page, you can see the message here paused in Visual Studio Code, and automatically it comes in my Visual Studio breakpoint. And then you can see there is this dot users is equal to users. So I'm just hovering the mouse in the users. Right now it is the length is 0. So first time when I have subscribed my service, I'm getting the 0 result. So let me click on the continue again. So I've just click on the continue and now I'm just hovering the mouse on users and you can see here the array is 5, which is having 5. So basically this array contain 5 objects. So you can see here for first object, second object, like this. So guys, this is how you can debug the code. It's very easy. And then I'm just click on continuing again. So you can see the list of the users is coming in the browser. So this is how we debug the code in Visual Studio Code. You can put a breakpoint anywhere. Let's say if you want to put on line number 40, 41, 39, so you can put the breakpoint in so many places. So the way I have shown you the code, in the same way you can just put a breakpoint, and then whenever you will run your application, automatically your breakpoint will hit and then you can see what is inside your variable and then you can easily debug the code. So hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.